look at any candidate like just like a candidate. I don't have any issue with any candidate. I still believe that I'm the best. I still believe that I'm the darling. My present, uh, uh, my representation on the floor of parliament, my active involvement in community issues will be clear testament that people will be singing praises over, and it will be those issues which will take me back to parliament. At the moment, wherever you go, whoever you will meet, who will you send back to parliament? You will hear father, father, father. A father is a father. You cannot compare anybody with a father.
So the coming of a contender like Mao doesn't, shake you.
Well, every good dancer at one point must leave stage. Mao had already said his focus is on the executive, not on the constituency politics. I'm still studying. I want to find out what actually has brought him. I've not heard from him. So he is not a threat. He is not a threat. I consider him like another candidate. Of course, that principle, that in any kraal where a bull was, a new bull will be born.
So what are you studying exactly?
I want to hear his manifesto. I want to hear exactly what has he come to do. What is that which he could not, and he could not do it from the executive point. Because as a member of parliament, if he becomes a member of parliament and also a member of the executive, there's what we call the cabinet oath. Whatever you have heard from the cabinet meeting, whatever you have got to know from the cabinet meeting, you cannot actually come on the floor of parliament and talk about it. Your conscience will also bar you from discussing it openly. But as a member of parliament, I can, I can talk freely because I am not duty bound by any oath, but by the oath of representation of my people on the floor of parliament.
Hmm.
And secondly, you know, I believe on the one, Prince, politics is about voices. We need many more voices in politics. In other sub-regions, people are adding voices, but in our sub-region, people are only reducing voices, and this is the absurdity. And this is the kind of bloodline politics I was talking about. This is the kind of patronage politics I was talking about. Mo himself believes in me because he called me a couple of weeks ago that father, I want you to carry the DP ticket. I want you to carry the DP ticket to carry our flag. I want you to go and contest on our what? On our ticket. But I asked him, what about Opora? Recently, you declared Opora as the what? The party flag bearer. What happened to him? He has already printed these posters. I've seen these posters even across Karuma, everywhere. People know Opora is a flag bearer. What happened? He said, no, Opora has misbehaved and we are not going to consider him. Yes, this has not happened to Opora, and I believe it will not also happen to Opora. Opora is not the last person. I recall last year, Okidi Christopher also, it already printed these posters, it already moved, he was already introduced as a flag, flag bearer, as the potential flag bearer. But after, some few days to nomination, it was dropped. I recall also Henry Kalama, Kalama Cake, he had already also been what? Been declared as a flag bearer, but somewhere it was dropped. I recall also Mwakalu Tugumoi. So about 4 people suffered that way. You know, he told me, Father, DP party is the party of the Catholics. Time and again, President Museveni had been saying any political party which anchor itself on the religious affiliation, it will bring only division in the country. So I told him, I said, Honorable Minister, I am a Catholic not by political affiliation. I am a Catholic by faith, and by faith and by the sacrament of the holy orders, I am not allowed to join party politics. But canon law allows me and allow any clergy to participate in politics, but not party politics. Therefore, I will not join. That no, please. One thing over. We shall have more discussion. next week on Tuesday, we shall be able to declare you during our press conference. But later in the morning, that evening, in the morning, the next day, I heard him telling another colleague of mine that they were coming to open an office, and he was coming to contest. So that kind of mind game, for me, I see things beyond the ordinary realm. So nobody can confuse me. Nobody can play around with me. Yes, I may look simple, but what is in me, that which is in me, is not simple. The Spirit of God is not simple.
So do you think like he has mastered the art of playing with people's mind?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I also wanted to play with my mind. Remember, at that point, it really taken my nomination, my papers to the what, to the EC. It has already been certified. Everything was only waiting for what, for nomination. So it was going to be a kind of suicide for me, because you already have been entered into the system, and you come with another form that I've now joined this kind of. It will be a confusion, and that was exactly what they wanted. They wanted to fail me at the start, but God was with me.
Were you surprised when he also now he came here to?
I was not surprised, because there were rumors. There were rumors. Even he met me, at parliamentary canteen. He told me, Father, I cannot come to contest against you. I'm not coming. I'm not coming. For me, my focus is now executive. So, but I never took that, as a politician. Never trust any politician. So I never trusted on his word. I knew at one point he would come. But it will be a big embarrassment if he fail. If he fail in this election, we shall declare a public holiday, for 3 days. You know,
So now, my last whatever question is, there has been rumors. One, okay, two that I've had. One is about candidates being called one by one to drop out of the race in favor of Mao. I have heard it now personally from some of the candidates whom I spoke to. Two, that you have also been supported by the Right Honorable Speaker Anita Among to have a strong a contest against Mao in this.
that is speculation. I will never run to Anita seeking for support or financial support. I've never even gone to her. Those are some kind of speculation. Yes, people being called and bought off. Those are people with candidates without principle, without backbone. Last night I also received a call from some intelligence. I have intelligence network even in the barracks. I have intelligence network even among the generals here in northern Uganda. I have intelligence network almost everywhere. Last night there were two candidates that went to Acholian. They were called to reconsider, giving space to drop out of the race. And why are they not calling me? Why are they afraid of me? Afraid of me? So we shall talk about it later.
Okay, thank you so much.
And I want to tell you the kind of results, the only results that the church is waiting to hear. It is my result. The results which the community of Pajalaro, my people, the people of Pajalaro are waiting to hear. It is my results.
Are you afraid that something sinister may happen?
Yeah, anything can happen, but what I know, it will not, because I have a good network among the intelligence. I have a good network everywhere. I've already built my structure. My vote protectors are there, and the people are behind me. People are, supporting me. Cannot easily be compromised. Thank you.
Thank you.